In the kingdom of Magadha, King Ajatshatru was known far and wide for his genuine care and concern for his subjects. He believed in the power of goodness and the positive impact it could have on his people. His rule was marked by initiatives to alleviate poverty, provide education, and ensure the well-being of his citizens. But despite his benevolence, King Ajatshatru couldn't help but notice that even the most virtuous individuals in his kingdom sometimes faced adversity. This perplexing observation weighed heavily on the king's mind. He was determined to understand why bad things seemed to befall good people, and he believed that Gautam Buddha, the Enlightened One, held the answers he sought. With this in mind, King Ajatshatru embarked on a journey to meet the great sage. His journey took him through the serene landscapes of ancient India, across hills and valleys, until he reached the sacred grove where Buddha often delivered his teachings. The atmosphere in the grove was tranquil, with devotees listening intently to the words of wisdom emanating from the Enlightened One. King Ajatshatru approached Buddha with reverence and humility, sharing his concerns. "Great Buddha, I have always tried to do good for my people, but I have witnessed even the virtuous suffering from misfortune. Why do bad things happen to good people, and how can I prevent others from taking advantage of my goodness?" Buddha, with his peaceful countenance and soothing voice, listened carefully to the king's worries. He responded, "Your Majesty, it is indeed a perplexing question, and one that has troubled many. Life is like a river, with its own currents and tides. It is beyond our control. However, it is important to remember that goodness is not a sign of weakness. It is a great strength that can transform your kingdom and the lives of your people." Buddha continued his teachings. "To protect yourself from those who might exploit your kindness, it is essential to practice discernment. Goodness should not be equated with naivety. Be aware of those who may misuse your benevolence, but do not let it discourage you from doing good. Instead, channel your goodness as a tool for the betterment of your kingdom." The king absorbed Buddha's words, finding solace and inspiration in his wisdom. He understood that he couldn't eliminate all suffering in his kingdom, but he could lead with a balanced approach, one that combined compassion with discernment. King Ajatshatru returned to his kingdom with a newfound determination. He continued to do good for his people, but he also implemented safeguards to protect his kingdom from those who might try to take advantage of his kindness. His rule now embodied a harmonious balance between goodness and discernment. As the years passed, the kingdom of Magadha thrived under King Ajatshatru's leadership. The people not only had a benevolent ruler but also one who had learned the art of balancing compassion with prudence. The citizens flourished in an atmosphere of prosperity and harmony. The story of King Ajatshatru's journey to meet Buddha and the transformation he underwent as a ruler became a source of inspiration for generations to come. It taught them that while bad things might occasionally happen to good people, it was possible to protect oneself from exploitation while still being a beacon of goodness and compassion. The legacy of this story continues to remind us that kindness and discernment are not mutually exclusive. Goodness can be a powerful force, and the wisdom to know when to be kind and when to be cautious is the key to a fulfilled and prosperous life.